Here it is in Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium. And tonight it is a conference game as Alabama, 1-0 in their division, plays Georgia, who's 0-1, and here comes Georgia. This is a huge game for Georgia, as if they lose, they might be out of the playoff picture because they're going to need that extra game at the very end. They really will to get in, and they would lose the conference. Right now, if they beat number 5, even though they're at home, they're going to move up. If Georgia loses, they're in big-time trouble. Now, Georgia is 3-2. They played a tough schedule. But I'm not sure that 9-3 will make the playoffs. We're ready to go, and we're underway. Alabama will start out from the 5. They're going to bring it up to the 15. It's a bad run, but they're going to get to the 18-yard line in a heavy, heavy downpour. Well, here comes Alabama now. Ryan Williams and Zachariah Branch, both of them very good at what they do, very fast. And it'll be first down and 10 for Alabama. The handoff is going to be up the middle, and it'll be a gain of 4. So they're going to just, they would like, or 5, they would like to be able to go down the field and just march it down. Handoff again, they're going to spin and get a first down, 2 spin moves, and a good run. Jam Miller, 2 for 18. First down and 10, the running game is doing a good job here. They spread them all out. The handoff, and even though he doesn't hit the hole, that's 3 straight runs for Jam Miller. They got 20 total yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Miller, and he's got all the yards in this drive, and down he goes. 2 more. 3rd and 6. This is the big one. 3rd and 6. Back to throw, looking. Firing deep, and he's got a man, and it is caught! No! It is not caught, and that's big. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to punt. So they tighten up on the running, and that was huge. On the 20-yard line, 25, the 29. Nate Frazier, the sophomore, and he's looking for the Heisman. He's an 88 overall, and let's see what Frazier does. He's number 1, and he's going to be number 3. Sorry, right over the middle. He's going to be a reason they would win. It'll be 2nd and 4. He is number 3. He's in the backfield. They're going to give to him on the run, and down he goes. 2 men right there. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Not going anywhere is Georgia on a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Looking a little bit, dropped it in the rain, and now they're going to kick. So Alabama will get it back now. A rare defensive game. Usually in the opening possession, somebody has scored. 25 up to about the 28. First down and 10 for Alabama. Now they get it, they're number 5. They're at Georgia. There's the run and the head, and nothing there. The deep fumbles, and that's going to be Georgia's. They get the first break of the game. They get the first break of the game. KJ Bolden, a free safety. Look at Russell as he goes, the hit, and bam, it comes out. It'll be first down and 10 for Georgia. Very big possession. Frazier, no, and a gain of 2. 2nd down, you only get 13 to 15 carries as a great team. 2nd and 8. The handoff, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9. Back to throw, looking. They're going to throw, and that's going to be down to the 10 and down to the 9-yard line. Gunner Stockton. Good move so far. It'll be first down and goal. So here's Georgia, and that's going to be Frazier taken down. So they didn't go. They're really keen on Frazier right now. Gunner Stockton. Second down and goal. They flip-flop. Here they go. They're going to go to the near side. Will they get it? How is it? It's up to about the 6-yard line. Wearing clearance case numbers. A big third down. Can Georgia get in the end zone here in the rain? Nothing. Back to throw. Stockton looking. They're pushing. He throws to the near side. He's short. 4th and goal, and they want to get on with the field goal. So it is up over, and it is good, and Georgia has a 3-0 lead. The home of Fran Tarkton. 3-0 Georgia leading Alabama. And here's the head. Into the end zone, they're going to come out. The throw, and it's incomplete. There's a flag. It's going to be defensive pass interference against Georgia. We're only going to give them a yard because, remember, it's basically a do-over. It's up to 15 yards at the spot foul. Then after the spot foul, it is 15. They're going to hold it himself. And the guy that fumbled last time, Russell, nothing there. 2nd and 11. All of a sudden, Georgia's defense has come alive. The handoff, and maybe a good run. A gain of 4 for Jam Miller. Honestly, their best weapon has been Jam. It's 3rd down and 7. They might have to give it to Jam again. On a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Firing, and got it, a first down. Is going to be the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter. It's Georgia 3, Alabama 0. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. As Jam Miller again, he's been really their only offense. 20 rushing, 20 passing, 22 rushing. They give to Miller again, and here's Jam, and he follows his blockers, and he's going down to the 26 and a first down. 7 for 59. First down for Alabama. First down and 10. High, and a handoff for Jam. And down he goes. 2nd and 10. There's Russell. Russell, the option. And down he goes. It'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. 3-0 Georgia. Back to throw, Russell looking, and down he goes. It'll be 47 yards to tie the game up. Well, you can tell Georgia does not want to go 3 and 3. Jonel Aguero, the free safety, number 8. You see the sack, he gets around 71. And good night there, it'll be 4th down. This will be 47 yards. And high over missed it. It's raining and it's hard to hit. Georgia 3-0 in the pouring rain. First down and 10. Back to throw, Stockton. No, second down and 10. Georgia leading 3-0 here in a very defensive game, kind of. The handoff, Frazier. Down he goes. Some good defense here. Georgia leading 3-0, 3rd and 8. 3rd down and 8. Back to throw, looking, firing, and over his head, and now they're going to kick. Rainstorm, that first 3 might actually be incredibly good, and there's the punt. And a fair catch. First down, here's Russell. And Alabama back to throw. Throwing and got it! 50 down to the 46. A first down, Keelan Russell. First and 10. The handoff. It's not Jam, it's another person. They're only going to get 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Georgia leading 3-0 over Alabama. Alabama driving again, and there's a flag. He moved. Dewberry, the guy that gave up the sack earlier, they lengthened that field goal. Now, false start. He's not having a good game. 2nd and 12. Back to screen. No. 3rd down and 12. And now you're wondering, can they stop Alabama? It is 3rd down and 12. Alabama all day. They've got to midfield. They've kind of, I don't want to say choked. Hit as he's thrown. It is up. It is intercepted. Intercepted. And Georgia has it on the 28. He was hit and he threw it up. Georgia will get the ball up 3-0. Daniel Harris, the corner. Now the thing with Georgia is, all right, early on we're all right, but now you gotta get things going. First down and 10. Back to throw. Underneath. That's going to be a catch, and there's a flag. And it'll be a hold on number 75. So they're going to have 1st and 20. That's going to be short there. And you got to be honest, when you need 20 in the defensive game, that hurts. Frazier, nothing all day. It'll be 2nd and 20. He goes back to the line. Frazier has been non-existent. 2nd and 10. The fake. They throw up, and 3rd and 11. Kind of get excited. You see that first down stick. 3rd and 11, but that's the back end of it. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw over the middle. He's got it, and a first down to the 49 on 3rd and 11. That was huge. First down now. Back to throw, looking, firing over the middle of the same guy. We profiled him at the beginning of the day. Gunnar Stockton doing a good job. That's Delp. We remember in the last game Georgia had Delp. I mean, it's 2 minutes. Georgia now 3-0. They lead. 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go. They hand off and nothing going. I remember we had somebody else in and they said Delp, Texas A&M, I think maybe. Back to throw, Stockton will under the middle, touchdown, over the middle. And Georgia has a 9-0 lead. This would be a huge boost for them. Zachariah Branch, a wide receiver. Right through the middle. 1:29 to go, the extra point. $10-0. High and deep to the goal line. 23. First down and 10. It is Loud. Back to throw. They're going to fire wide open. Can he go? He can't. And that might be an important tackle because all day they've been getting here, but they haven't been able to get it first down and 10. They hand off, and there are a couple runs. A good defensive stop. They just got team defense there. 2nd and 11. The loss of 1. Running the football well, 10-0. Back to throw. Russell. It's incomplete. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. They might just run the football, so Georgia has to use a timeout. Back to throw, they fire, and no good. It's 4th and 11. Here's the kick, high and deep. 20, 25. 27, 1st and 10. $10-0 Georgia against Alabama. Intercepted. That was a huge interception. And Alabama's back in the football game. They're back in the football game. What a big mistake. Georgia tried to throw it down the field, and it was intercepted, and it might have changed everything. Watch this, and Gunnar Stockton threw it right to Hill Green. 45 seconds to go in the half. Let's see, they're gonna fake. Looking, Russell, he'll run over the middle, he slides, timeout, 1 to go. 2nd down and 3, 38 seconds to go. Russell over the middle, and that's going to be to the 3-yard line. And 1st down and goal. They got a timeout. The single wing. No, it is a single wing. That's the old one. Jam Miller, no. Timeout, 2nd down and goal. A big 2nd and goal. Can they stop them? Back to throw. Looking. Firing over the middle, and they hit their tight end, a touchdown. Ten 10-6. Josh Cuevas. And he's at tight end number 80. Here's the extra point. Gunnar Stockton feeling bad. That literally was. It is up, over, and good. That was literally a gift from Gunnar Stockton. You know, that's the thing in these games. If you take knees and you go to the half, that's what you do, up by 2 scores at home. 7 seconds. And the 2 turnovers. Oh, and he's going nowhere, and that'll end it. At the half, it's Georgia 10. Alabama 7. $133 to $113. You know, Georgia has no rushing yards, and that's going to hurt them. So here we go, and the kick, we're underway again. 10-7. And a spin move to the 23. First down and 10. Over to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 8. No good. 3rd down and 9. Again, the rushing woes continue. They're still in negative yardage. 10-7 Georgia. Back to throw. Oh, he's pulled it in. He looked to go. He throws it deep. It's caught. It's caught at the 50, and this is what they're doing all day. Thomas pulls it in. And this is what they're doing all day. 1st and 10. The fake, Frazier. Oh, it'll be 2nd down and 8. Ray Hubbard. Third down and 4. Hand off. Short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And what is Georgia going to do here in the 3rd? They're going to punt. High and deep. There's the wave and in the end zone. 10-7 Alabama. Losing. Jam Miller, and they can't get it. This is a tough defensive game. Nobody can really do anything on the ground. 2nd and 13. Back, they fake it, and what a run by Russell. Russell on the run to the 30 and a 1st down. That is huge. 1st and 10. They hand off there, and again Miller up the middle, and there's Jam Miller. 2nd down and 2. Alabama's starting to run the football well. Georgia has not all day. The handoff, Miller sleeping away, 3rd and 1, they get a yard. 3rd and 1. Back to throw, and they're going to go to the right side, and Russell down to the 47. 48, a 1st down. The fake. Here's Russell. Russell on the run. Here's Russell. He might go. He's to the 11, and that's the big thing. Alabama in scoring position again. They're in the red zone. 1st down and 10, 3:16 to go. Keelan Russell, the quarterback, he just decides to go. He's good. He's fast. You give him open field and he'll run. He will absolutely, he'll kill you through the air and through the ground. Be on both fronts. 1st down and 10. They're almost tying the game with a field goal. Miller up the middle. Miller a hard hit, but he gets 8. 2nd down and 2. He's almost like a quarterback and a running back, both in the backfield. He'll run it himself, but that didn't work. 3rd down. They can get a 1st down at the 2-yard line. 3rd and 8. Georgia now trying to cling to a lead. Back to throw. Russell firing to the end zone. No. 4th and 8. Here's the field goal now with a minute 32. High over, and it is missed it again. The second one he missed. It's muddy and it's raining and it is absolutely miserable. And Alabama, it's 10-7. Here's Georgia. A quick throw. A spin move, and there he goes. He's running. He's got one man to beat, and that's number 1. Can he beat him? He pushes him down at the 15. Georgia's going to start out great field position. Zachariah Branch, 565 yards all season. It'll be first down and 10. The handoff. And maybe a little bit. 2nd and 7. This will probably be the last play of the third. The handoff up the middle down to the 5-yard line, and that'll be it. At the end of 3, it's Georgia 10, Alabama 7. What an unbelievable turnaround. What an unbelievable turnaround is right now. It's a 1st and goal for Georgia. The handoff up the middle, touchdown, and that's huge. Georgia now leads by 2 scores. Alabama was on their doorstep to take the lead. They threw it in the end zone from the 8-yard line, incomplete, missed the field goal. And they go all the way down, Georgia 80 yards to make it a 10-point lead now after this. Up over, and that is good. 4 plays. So 9:58 to go, Georgia leading 17-7. If they were to win this game, it would put them squarely back in the playoff hunt. 25 to about the 27. 28. 1st and 10. No. 2nd and 15. Second and 15, back to throw. Throwing, and it is caught. The 38 and a first down. First and 10. They try that weird looking end around trap. 2nd and 7. Down by 10. Direct snap to Jam Miller and nothing there. 3rd down and 8. And Alabama, it's almost maybe like it's 2-down territory. 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Russell. Russell looking. Russell flinging it all the way down. No, it's 4th down. And they're going for it. They're going to go for it. We told you near midfield. 4th and 8. Back to throw, Russell. Firing. No good. Broken away. Georgia takes over. 17-7. Gunnar Stockton right over the middle and a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. The handoff through the middle to the 25 and a first down. First down and 10. Throw over the middle, he could score, and he does, a touchdown, and Georgia's putting it away. That was impressive. Branch, the score, and he is, in this second half, is coming out on his own. Now, the one thing they got to worry about is their lack of running game. Alabama's running all over the place, and they are passing, and right now at home, Georgia is 17-point game right now. Georgia leading. We're going to check out both these schedules at the very end. Back to throw. Looking. Russell to the near side. Bend but don't break. There's the tight end who has the only touchdown for Alabama. And that was a gift. Imagine if Gunnar Stockton didn't throw that interception. If he didn't throw that pick, it'd be maybe 24-0 at the moment. Russell. And that is wide open and a busted coverage and a get in. Cuevas scores. That's his second touchdown of the day. It is Josh Cuevas, the tight end. There, and he got it, and he gets in the end zone, drags a defender. Doesn't really drag a defender. You get what I'm saying. 24-13, here's the point. It is good. (24 to 14), Georgia leads Alabama. High and deep. 4-yard line. 4:21 to go. It's not over yet. Georgia. The odds makers are probably saying 24-21. The fake, they throw out of the backfield. There's one, and look, it's hard to get down, but he loses 4. Second down and 14. We're nearing 3.5 to go. Second and 14, back, the fake, and no, 3rd and 20. 3rd down and 20, and Alabama, if they do it right, they don't need to take a timeout. They really don't. So LaMarcus Fox, they're going to let it go down, number 85. They let the clock go down. 3rd and 20, under 3 minutes. Back to throw, Gunnar. Stockton, he's going to run. Kind of a smart move, but he's hurt. So it's going to stop the clock. Should have slid. 2:48 to go, and now they're going to punt. If Alabama does it right, they don't need to use a timeout. Onside kick, I mean. 14 nearing the 50-yard line. To the 49, here it goes, 1st and 10. Back to throw, looking, firing, and he gets it wide open down to the 19, to the 18, and a 1st down. Under 2.5 to go. Alabama is just ripping down the field. Russell will throw it over the middle again. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Will they get it off before the warning? Georgia does not want them to score before the warning. And there it is. 2 minutes. Underneath, they throw. Touchdown. Again, the odds make 24 to 20. They don't need to hit the onside kick. Jalen Hale, the wide receiver. Now the extra point to make it a field goal. Is good. They're going to kick it deep. Trust their defense against the run. From the 4 to the 20. Georgia had a 24-7 lead. They gave up 2 big, long plays, touchdowns, whatever. 24-21. There's Frazier, and that's going to be a first down. And Frazier, timeout Alabama. So they're going to have a play that runs 40 seconds off the clock. First down. Frazier again. That is for timeout. It'll be second down and 8. So they have it near midfield. Second down and 8. A first down wins the game. They give it. He runs through the middle. He gets a first down, and the game is over. The game is over on that run. And Georgia will win and go 4-2. It's the big win that they needed. They beat Alabama 24-21. And this was it. They led 24-7. Zachariah Branch, 4 for 119 and 2 scores. And my goodness, that's going to help Georgia. Georgia could not run the football. Alabama, they couldn't convert. Yeah, they did miss a couple. They did miss a couple field goals. The rushing for Alabama helped, but 14-18, 11 of 19. Oh my goodness. So it was a defensive game. Let's take a look very quickly about the schedules for both these teams. The team schedule for Alabama now, they're 4-1. Alabama beat Oklahoma by 8, beat Florida State, thrashed them, beat Monroe, beat Wisconsin only by 7, lost to Georgia. Now they play Arkansas. So Alabama is 1-1, Georgia's 1-1. Arkansas is there in Rice, so they'll be both. Then they go to the biggest cocktail. The Florida is the other thing. So that'll be Georgia and Florida. But Alabama and Florida, that'll be another good game. You have LSU. Oh yeah, LSU and Alabama, that'll be huge. But mark down, they have AA, Miami, then they have Auburn. The Iron Bowl, probably a game that we will have. When you look at Georgia, Georgia is a very interesting team. Georgia beat Mississippi State, blew them out, blew out Marshall, blew out AA, lost to Tennessee by 7, and lost to Ole Miss by 3. And then they beat Alabama. So they got their signature win, but they're also going to play Vanderbilt, but they play Texas, Clemson, and South Carolina. So Texas, Clemson, and South Carolina there, so they can still get in. They got to hope Clemson and South Carolina are good when they beat them. And if you go to the championship game, again, for Georgia, the East, Georgia is 1-1 now, as you see that. And now Alabama, because you play the crossover game, is 1-1. You do play the crossover, so they can meet again. They can meet again. Could be like another Michigan-Ohio State, like last time. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.